we are back with another episode of It's That Easy. We're actually going to do a quick one today because, unlike the Rangers, I'm actually traveling. So I'm out of town, but we're going to do this anyway. So if you're watching, please like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate that. So let's run through. These are Thursday's picks. Rangers, DeGrom on the mound, took care of business. I think it was 6-1. Good win there. Detroit, Scooble on the mound, took care of business there. They had to win in the end, 5-4, but they did win. Cubs also had a struggle there. I think it was 8-7. They actually had to win in the ninth inning as well, but took care of business against the Phillies. Here are the rough ones here. Colorado was actually winning most of the game and lost. I think they gave up the lead in the eighth, couldn't score in the ninth. So that was a bummer because that was kind of a dog pick. It was a good one for me up until the very end. And then, of course, the Mets win last night. They win again today. That's two in a row for them. Tells you how the Twins are either not that good or the Mets are getting better. So with that, we got 47-25 overall record. So still 22 games over 500. Sorry. Yes, that's right. So let's get into this is the weekend series that we're looking at. So let's get into these really quick here. So we got the A's against the Rangers. A's are pitching Severino. Rangers are pitching Eovaldi. The cool thing is these two pitchers faced each other maybe about a week ago. Rangers won. So that's in our favor there. Severino he's a 6.20 ERA in five starts. So not too bad. His last two games, he gave up 5 runs and 4 runs. One of those, the 4 runs was against the Rangers. So tells you there. But here's a telling part here. He gives up 20, he has 20 walks and 27 strikeouts, which tells me that if the Rangers play this right, they could score a lot of runs tomorrow. Evaldi, he's got a 5.06 ERA in 5 games. His last 2 games, he gave up 4 runs and zero. The zero was to the A's. So, then that was in a win. So, um, because of that, we are going to go Rangers tomorrow. And I'll be honest, I kind of want to go over as well. So if we're going to pick the over on this one, I would go over the 8.5. If you can fight it 7.5, do that as well. But yeah, 8.5 for that one. So Detroit and the Reds. Detroit's pitching Valdez, who I didn't realize how well he's doing in 5 starts. He's got a 3.3 ERA, but his last 2 games, he only given it 1 run each. So, and he has a 9 walk to 20 strikeout ratio, which is good. You don't want to have a lot of walks. The more walks you give up, the more people you put on base. The more people you put on base, the more chance the other team's going to score runs. So, the Reds, on the other hand, pitching Abbott, 5.84 ERA in 5 games as well. His last 2 games, he gave up 4 runs and 7 runs. Not looking good for the Reds. And his walk to strikeout ratio is 11-15. Also not good. He's obviously not striking out a lot of people, and I feel like he's walking a lot of people as well. Let's see. Tigers have won the last 2 games, and they've been scoring like 5+ runs per game in their last 5. And the Reds have won 4 of their last 5 games, scoring 6+. So, it's good and bad there. So, because of that, I would actually go the over as well. And because the Reds are at home, I'm going to pick them as a dog. I just feel like they may, do a little more than the Tigers do tomorrow. So, we're going to go with Reds to win and over the 8.5 uh, runs scored. See, we got Twins and Rays. This is a tough one here. The Twins are pitching Bradley, 1.63 ERA in 5 starts. That's really good. Last 2 games, he gave up 2 runs and one. So that's not bad at all. Rays are throwing Rasmussen. He's one of their better pitchers, 2.75 ERA in 4 starts. And his last game, he gave up 4 runs. The one before, in 6 innings, he had no run. So that's really good there, which would explain why he's got 2.75 ERA. The bad thing for the Twins is they've lost 6 of the last 7, and they've lost the last 2. Um, I'm thinking They can score runs. I've seen that they score runs. The bad part is it looks like their bullpen not so good there. But on the Rays side, they've won only one of the last four games. They did win the last game they played, and they're scoring about 3 runs a game. So not great, but so these are kind of weird games. I'm thinking like, why did I pick this game? But because they're the home team, I'm going to go with Tampa Bay to win this one. Over under, that's a tough one there. 7.5. I bet you I'd go the under on that one. So Phillies Braves. So Phillies are pitching Painter, 4.42 ERA in four starts. Last two starts, he's given up 3 runs and 1 run, both in losses. He's got a 4 walk to 20 strikeout ratio, which is really good for him. The bad part for the Phillies is they've lost 8 in a row and they don't score a whole lot of runs. So that's not good for him. That's why he's given up 3 runs and 1 run, and he's lost both games. The Braves are pitching Holmes 3.42, so a whole run better than Painter in 5 games, though. His last two outings, he gave up 2 runs and 3 runs in a win and a loss. His walk to strikeout ratio is 11 to 21. So let's say 1 to 2. But they've won the Braves have won for the last five, and they've won the last two in a row, and they do give good run support. So because of that, I said this before, the Phillies are struggling, and I'm going to keep going against the Phillies until they prove otherwise. We're going A's at home. Man, that's a tough one for the over because unless the Braves are going to score all those runs, it's probably going to be the under. What do you think? Like 6-2, 6-1, maybe? So yeah, could be. And then the last one is the Pirates and the Brewers. Pirates are pitching Skeens, even though his last game, he gave up 3 hits, no runs, but he's lost. That was a game, and that was actually rain delayed. So I think he got pulled after those 4 innings, and then the bullpen gave it up because they did lose that game. But he's got a 3.27 ERA in 5 games. Brewers are pitching Woodruff, who's got a 3.42 ERA in 4 games. Last 2 games gave up 1 run and 2 runs in 7 innings and 6 innings. So that's actually really good. And he's got a 4 walk to 20 strikeout ratio, which is really good. Both teams are not doing too hot. Obviously, the Pirates lost to my Rangers. Woohoo! 2 of the last 3 games, but they did prove they could score runs, and they do have good starting pitching because when they did do well, they did beat us pretty good. Brewers have lost 3 of 4. They also have good starting. 3.42 is a good starting pitching, but they don't give great run support. So because of that, we are going Pirates on the road to beat the Brewers. Now, I will say this. I looked up some dogs. I do not see dogs out there. Nothing that I like to play. So as of, let's see, Friday's games, we don't have any dog picks, but here's one thing I am going to do. I'm going to parlay these 5 teams. So 5-team parlay. I honestly, I want to say like that's a 7 or 8 times your bet, but I'll let you know and we'll see how that goes. Because I don't know if I'm feeling good about that, but I feel like at some point we got to hit some big parlay. So if you're watching, please like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you get to enjoy some great baseball. And if you do bet, I hope you win a ton of money. So we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.